Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspapers. I'm Hình with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc planning medicinal plant cultivation area links to processing. Binh Phuoc encourages establishment of high-quality private school. Vietnamese Chinese party officials discuss measures to step up cooperative ties. Ladies and gentlemen, comprehensive planning for herbal cultivation area across all Binh Phuoc province is to be achieved by 2045, as outlined in the plans for implementing the national strategy for the development of the pharmaceutical industry by 2030 with the vision to 2045 in Binh Phuoc province.
The strategy earmarks key areas in Bù Gia Mập, Bù Đăng, Phú Riềng, and Dong Phu districts in the province for herbal cultivation, chosen for the natural advantages in the growth and the development of medicinal plants. Alongside cultivation zones, the plan aims to attract investment in developing the pharmaceutical industry, including establishing EU GMP standard pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities in industrial parks, economic zones, and industrial clusters, focusing on processing medicinal herbs into raw materials for medicine production. Binh Phuoc plans to maintain and expand the area dedicated to medicinal herb cultivation, concentrating on locations with suitable natural conditions. It intends to create a cohesive network covering research, cultivation, processing, and sales of herbal products, and adhering to the World Health Organization's good agriculture and collection practices.
Binh Phuoc is gathering feedback on a RAP plan for comprehensive, rapid, and sustainable tourism development in line with government directive.
The draft identifies solutions linked to the roles and responsibilities of various departments, sectors, and localities in focusing on tourism development. This includes policies for tourism development investment, brand promotion, and continuing to link tours and tourism routes under cooperative programs with neighboring Tây Ninh and Đắk Nông provinces in the 2023-2025 period. The draft also states that Binh Phuoc is to expand tour links between the Southeast region and the Mekong Delta under the principle of one route, multiple destinations, and integrating cultural heritage conservation with tourism development. It will foster green tourism offerings like high-tech agricultural areas and fruit orchards linked with homestays. The province will also focus on targeting market segments with specialized products such as experiential tourism, spiritual tourism, and rural tourism, and visiting historical battlefields.
Developing high-quality preschools and elementary, middle, and high school in Binh Phuoc Province Development Centers is among the tasks outlined by the Provincial People Committee following the Prime Minister's directive on comprehensive reform in general education. The Department of Education and Training, in collaboration with relevant agencies and localities, will review and develop the network of general education institutions, promoting investment in private education facilities, especially preschools in industrial and densely populated areas, and key development localities in Binh Phuoc from 2022-2030. Furthermore, policies will be introduced to encourage the formation of high-quality private and international schools, meeting the evolving educational needs of the province. Priority will be given to investing in infrastructure and teaching equipment for general education institutions to meet the minimum requirements for the 2018 General Education Curriculum to enhance the quality of education and training. The initiative seeks to actively engage families, communities, society, and students in educational reform and training efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary of Communist Party of Vietnam, Central Committee and Chairman of the CPV Central Committee Commission for External Relations Lê Hoài Trung on March the 22nd met with high-ranking officials of the Communist Party of China during his working trip to China.
Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam Central Committee and Chairman of the Party Central Committee's Commission for External Relations Lo Hoai Trung on March 22 met with high-ranking officials of the Communist Party of China during his working trip to China. The Chinese officials included Kai Chi, member of the Standing Committee of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China Central Committee and member of the committee's secretariat, and Wang Yi, Politburo member, director of the Office of the Communist Party of China Central Committee's Commission for Foreign Affairs and Minister of Foreign Affairs. Trump proposed both sides strive to effectively realize the high-level common perceptions, strengthen political trust, and improve the effectiveness of collaboration across various sectors. The Chinese officials expressed their joy at the significant, substantive and comprehensive progress in the relations between the two parties and countries, particularly following the historic visits of the two party leaders in 2022 and 2023, and the agreement to build the Vietnam-China community with a shared future.
Armed forces taking part in a parade to mark the 70th anniversary of the Binh Phuoc victory over French colonialists held a rehearsal in Hanoi on March 22nd.
The parade will be officially held on the morning of May 7 at the Dien Bien Provincial Stadium. The parade will feature the ceremonial fireworks force, the Air Force, the Marching Force, the Mass Force and a team specifically to form shapes and letters. It will have the participation of all Army and militia forces such as Female Military Band, Dien Bien Soldiers, Navy, Air Defense Air Force, Coast Guard and Peacekeeping Force. After monitoring and checking, Senior Lieutenant General Quang assessed that although the training time was just 1 month in difficult weather conditions, the parade armed forces had upheld their sense of responsibility. He said when training together, it is necessary to demonstrate the spirit of solidarity and synergy, the unity, solemnity, and might of the regular army.
Lobster export reached in nearly $30 million in January and February, an over 18-fold increase compared to the same period last year, the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers has reported.
China remained the largest importer of the product, with a value of nearly $29 million, 27 times higher against 2023. Since October 2023, China has ceased importing Vietnamese ornate spiny lobsters due to regulations related to its wild animal protection law. On January 20 this year, a delegation from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development worked with the authorities of China's Guangdong province. Both sides agreed to coordinate in resolving issues related to the trade of sturgeons and spiny lobsters under special mechanisms. Apart from China, Vietnam also exports lobsters to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and the US. According to VASEP, seafood exports also rose by 13% annually in the period, primarily driven by a remarkable 64% surge in January. Several key products saw positive growth in the 2 months, with the export turnover of white-leg shrimp increasing by 18%, tuna 21%, crawfish 6.5%, and giant tiger prawn 9%.
Vietjet will open a new air route connecting Hanoi with Sydney, Australia in June 2024, with 2 return flights per week, raising the total air route between Vietnam and Australia to 7.
With the decision, the total number of flights between Vietnam and Australia has increased to 7 so far. Vietjet's direct Hanoi, Sydney flights will get underway from June 8, with a frequency of 2 round trips a week, and a flight time of about 10 hours. The flights will depart every Wednesday and Saturday, and return every Thursday and Sunday. Vietjet welcomed the 105th aircraft to its modern fleet last month, continuing its fleet development plan to meet customer needs. According to the carrier, the new aircraft continues to strengthen its modern airline fleet as it prepares to expand its flight network to new destinations, bringing new resources and momentum to its next development steps.
And that's all for the news today. Thanks for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.